our goals for today? How you guys feeling? I heard that Mako was from Florida.
Florida. Mm-hmm.
Peyton, where are you from?
He is not sure. He just knows that he was part of the Bonars when he was young, and then he joined a pirate ship to go sailing. He's not really sure of the area.
Okay. You would be from Havana then. That's where the Bone Nars are. Whether or not you know, that's a different story, but that's where you're from. Which is fantastic. Capsize, how about you?
Uh, Caps is probably from Florida's from the cast, right? It's not UCast.
No,
It's
Southern
cast.
Florida is part of the Caribbean League.
Oh, it's part of the Caribbean League.
Mhm.
Probably somewhere there, and he had probably gone to Havana for some time, and then that's when he probably got dragged into the whole piracy thing.
Did you kind of get into it willingly to make money, or were you shanghaied and forced into it?
I was Shanghai.
Okay.
He was probably in Havana. He was probably from Florida, and then probably went to Havana for some time, maybe on some work or something, and then ended up probably getting taking a wrong turn, or you know, got grabbed.
Fantastic. Let's see. Sublime when he gets back. Oh, he's back. Back we were just making some small talk. Sublime. Where is Sublime from in the Caribbean? We got two people from Florida. We got one from Havana, Cuba. Where are you from?
Gosh, I somewhere French speaking probably. Is that narrowed down at all in the Caribbean?
Yes. There is Martinique. I think is still actually a well in the fifth world. It is actually I still believe owned by France, but I do not know if it is in the probably is part of the Caribbean League at this point in the sixth world.
I don't want to say Haiti speaks French for some reason. Yeah, it does.
Yes, Haiti usually will speak I think French Creole.
Yeah, French or Creole French.
Yeah, like I said, Montaigu is in the Lesser Antilles. It is currently a region of France, and its capital is Forte de France. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't speak French. It is a lovely island and a good option.
Yeah, that is 100% where I was born and raised. Probably spent recent years. I guess it would just be in Cuba, sort of working, quote unquote, for Mama Pavre.
Okay. Fantastic. I really only know that that island is French owned because I looked up a random list of hockey players one time. It's like all the hockey players in the world currently. And I noticed one of them was French, and I was like, where is that guy from that he's French? Anyway, long story short, I found out that there's still a French colony in the Caribbean. Thanks, hockey.
Cool. I don't. Just to be clear, I don't speak French,
Yeah,
but I imagine.
I know you don't speak
I
French.
imagine that he was. He probably should have learned, but it's just a tricky language for him.
Sorry. It's not a problem. We are establishing our backstories. You can pick up French later if you want to show that up in game. Alright.
I imagine there's a more interesting reason why I don't know it.
Okay. Alright. We'll figure that out as we go along. Let me know when you've decided that. Alright, we are currently on a ship sailing towards Florida. There you are with a orc gentleman who's kind of a big buff guy with cyber. You're with a woman who's a mage. Who's identified herself as Thunder. You have another elf that is there. You haven't really spoken to yet, and then there's a rigger who's over jumped in. That is potentially being antisocial, but is busy driving the boat that is now souped up and going faster thanks to Mako.
And we've learned his name, I believe, in a roundabout way, is Hardpoint.
Yes, you've learned that his name in a roundabout way is Hardpoint. Get rid of all these sharks on this layer. I should have made a boat scene for you. Alright, is there anything else we want to do to prep and get ready for a night invasion?
I mean, I should probably find out if there's a spirit who's willing to fight whatever the hell that is.
Okay. What sort of spirit are you thinking to summon?
Let us try a spirit of the air.
Okay. You also mentioned your reagents. What do they look like? Do you have the talons of a chicken? Got a little bit of blood or something? Smoke?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably very, very small bones, and some of them, especially the one that I should say all of them when they're finally used have like ornate carvings in them. So when I gave the spirit the dram, it was just a very small bone. It was hard to tell what it was from. Maybe, one of the segments of a finger, or could have just been the ankle of a turkey or something. But it had some interesting carvings on the side.
Alright. Do you have a
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
particular
try.
patron Lao that you favor? Or have you not yet committed yourself to one?
No, have not committed to anyone just yet.
Alright, you said air, you say?
Yup. Ouch. I'll spend a point of edge here.
Okay,
Try to
go ahead.
really convince this guy to give me a hand.
Go ahead. Where is the...
There are the hits.
I'm looking for?
Hopefully he's a war spirit of some variety.
Since, in retrospect, can the Santa tradition? I'm just curious that 5th edition. I'm just looking at that for flavor. They don't normally summon air spirits. Good to know. Not a problem here.
I don't think
It was just,
think Anarchy has like guardian or things like that. So
I'm gonna fluff the air spirit as a guardian spirit for my convenience. I was just trying to find a nice description for you of like what the spirit looked like and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was going for some sort of spirit of war. So that would be fun.
Well, perfect. Then a spirit that shows up looks like this former. The one of the Lao that shows up looks like he's dressed in like almost a suit of like iron. It has a kind of coppery, ironish tint to it. He's carrying a sword in one hand and a spear in the other. He is on the breastplate of the iron is the edge of a knife. And he is looking kind of very stern in the face. And whenever you summon him forth, he just kind of comes, stands before you. He like stabs the spear into the ship, and then pulls a knife in one hand and still has the sword in the other, and offers the knife to you.
Do I know why?
Yes, you would know that this is some form of a probably lesser version of the hunter. And the knife is, a symbol that can be of survival, or one that can and be a beneficial item, or one that can kill and be dangerous.
Okay, I will accept it in exchange for my own reagent that I offer towards him, and I'll kind of like take a deep breath and say, we sail towards an unknown foe of unknown strength who has killed many of my crew members. This could very well be the last night of our lives. Are you ready to die?
He kind of gets this this kind of stubborn smile or stubborn, grim face on, and he just looks and says, "When I come, I will always fight against injustice." And he kind of a little bit kind of like rolls his shoulders, and all the muscles of this warrior just kind of ripple. It's like, we will end this fight together.
And I'll nod and say, "Good. Me neither. Let's do this." And then sort of look off into the distance again with him.
Alright, anything else anyone else needs to do? I will take the overwhelming silence as a we're good here. I'm gonna get you an icon here for your warrior spirit.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ready as you ever be? Come on, there we go. I know
Do we
his
regain
icon
the...
looks very small, but he's actually a very large, powerful spirit of importance.
Do we get the armor boxes back after combat, or is that only after?
No, I believe you can get them back for free between sessions, or otherwise I think you have to pay karma for them.
Okay, it's between. Alright. I was wondering. Back.
I think... Let me look. I thought there was also a way to do some armor, like, rolls, essentially, to try to repair them. Let me see what that would be. You can look that up if you want to. I did think there was some way to repair it somewhat during play, but I do not know what it is off the top of my head.
Page 43.
Thank you, sir. You are on top of things. I'm just gonna have you look stuff up for me. Make life a lot easier. Yes, there it is for repairing it. You can spend a plot point to regain a circle of armor. There is, I believe, some magician spells that I think will help with armor. Let's see. Engineering can be used to repair damaged armor. And I think you have
Oh,
a few
really?
people here with some engineering
And Miko
skills.
just became the most important person in the group.
That was totally intentional on my part. No.
I believe all three of you, I think, took armor damage. Is that right?
Yeah, I took a lot.
I have not taken any.
Yeah, I know between games I think you can pay, or you can just assume it's fixed. You can, I believe, when you're playing, normally pay a karma to fully repair it, but it does look here that an engineering can be used to repair armor.
May want to spend a minute during the travel here to get
Yeah.
Titan and
I was gonna say,
Capsize.
it does say karma, but it also says promise a favor. But that's more of a contact thing, and since we don't have any karma yet, how are we gonna do that?
I think that's more to do it, well, so again, because you have engineering, we're going to start there, and if we need to worry about how to fully repair it, we can. But that will be something more to worry about afterwards.
All right, well, Miko will go ahead and walk over to Titan as we're all kind of prepping and take a look at his armor. What is his armor like?
Well, by description, he would say it's body armor. What it really is I've taken metal barrels and whatnot and ripped them to pieces and layered them together and then put some straps on. And made myself some body armor out of it. And as for the condition, I am 12 boxes down out of 15.
I'll say those sharks really did a number on you, but looks like you were in a rough state to start with. As he kind of looks over the armor, not really, kind of approvingly. It's like it's kind of a slightly condescending look, since it looks kind of cobbled together. But he starts taking some spare scrap and bolting some pieces on.
Alright. Oh, as you're doing that, a Thunder will come over if she sees you fixing this stuff and ask, do you need help? Can I assist you?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, I might need an extra hand. This guy's big, so he's got a lot of space to cover.
Okay. She kind of opens up a toolbox she's got at her side and takes out some different things to help you start probably more gluing pieces back together onto his hodgepodge armor. Riveting things back into place. Which this she doesn't recognize at all with 0 hit. She looks at this and she's like, I'm a little bit more used to fixing armor jackets and full body armor. This is beyond my skill set.
Oh, then you can work on mine, and I'll show, like, I have a lined coat, and I'll just, like, show, like, the arm that's basically the sleeve's probably gone, so it's just, like, my bare arm, or, like, most of the sleeve's gone. I'm like, yeah,
Alright, yeah, she'll go start looking over your information. You can get 4 boxes of your armor back of Titan, as Mako has done his best to start trying to engineer, fix your armor.
Mako will slap you on the back. All right, you're good to go, bud. And he'll go over towards Thunder and capsize.
Yeah. As Thunder's looking over Capsize, she's like, this I can fix. And she starts pulling out stuff and handing it to Mako to help him fix it. You can take up to your skill ranks in engineering for that.
I have 5 ranks.
Baby reef shark, if you would believe it. Nearly ate him whole.
hey, it was big. Big as me. It was quite the fight.
Yeah, that's what he said. Baby reef shark.
So how many armor points were you down, capsize?
I was down. Jeez, I only had like 2 left.
All right, I'm gonna spend edge.
You gotta look it over, and you're more used to jury rigging and whatnot, like you just saw in Titan. This fixing all this for normal store-bought armor is takes you a second shot to give it a go. You do manage to repair 4 boxes.
All right, it's about the best I can do.
That's better than nothing.
Alright. And we got any more damage that we need to fix up? Mako, how's your
Nope.
armor look?
I don't think I took a hit.
Alright.
Just got some damage to dish out.
Alright. So that done, fixing things up here. The boat continues on, and just off in the distance you start to keep sight of your ship not too far away. It has nearly no lights on. You guys normally run with a little bit more lights on because your captain pay homages to Ginger Snap, who is essentially the queen of pirates. And so you don't really have reason to hide once you've, got a haul and you're kind of celebrating your victory and things like that in these parts. But for some reason, currently, the ship doesn't have, anything more than just the bare basic, running lights on it. It looks like a lot of the systems are either down or turned off or have been destroyed. But you see it off in the distance. It is moving very, very slowly. Not nearly as fast as when you have somebody like Mako there behind the steer. And so yeah, the darkness is still kind of clouded around everywhere, as it is fully night. But you don't see any signs of that creepy storm or the mists or anything currently.
And how close do we think we are to the ship?
You're still pretty far from it now as you're coming up on it.
I'm gonna turn, look down towards Capsize, and we're like, wow, we're gonna seem like idiots if whatever that was isn't still there.
Well, being alive and being an idiot is better than just being plain dead. So, take what you can get.
Your words are always so big, despite how tiny you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're small, childlike, mostly.
How many times I grew the beard just to avoid that?
It's hard to know. Oh, okay, yes, yeah, you have a decently sized beard.
Well,
Still-
we would be proud.
Still seems tiny.
Ah,
I'm just saying, don't give up.
like shake my head at this.
Tell me
Cry, and everyone just puts you down. And I'm already so low. Like,
Oh, don't do it to yourself.
Alright. So you guys have this dialogue and see it, and you start approaching closer and closer to the ship. The big orc man comes and kind of stands on the ship. Next to him is the elf on his left side, and the woman, Thunder, on his right. And the elf, in particular, steps forward and says, like, okay, we are going to have to decide what we're going to do here. We can't exactly leave all of you here on our ship while we go deal with that problem.
And why not? We're recent survivors of an attack.
He'll look over at Titan and be like, because we want our ship to still be here.
So,
But I didn't break anything yet.
He kind of gets this, like,
nah,
smirk on
said
his
yet. You're not supposed to say that part.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
what would you have us do? Jump back in the water, then?
He'll kind of smirk for a minute. Like, no. All four of you are going over there. Your wounded can stay here.
Ah, my arm. Oh, I think a shark got it. I'll just sit back here. I can turn the lights on for you guys from here. I don't need to go on the boat.
Do you want to make some type of con roll to see if that's a believable?
Yeah, sure. Ah, damn.
He kind of looks at you for a minute and squints his eyes, thinking like, oh, you might really be hurt. And even so much that Thunder starts to like go forward, like, show me. And then as you're suddenly faced
I
with
like
this,
turn away. I'm like, no, it's okay.
yeah, she just kind of like puts the elf folds his arms and it's like, mm-hmm.
You can't blame a guy for trying.
Alright. We'll help. But that's only because we're not bad people.
He'll just cock his head to the side and, alright.
I look up to Titan when he says we're not bad people.
So...
Stop staring at me. I have done nothing wrong.
To this boat.
Shut up. I repaired the other stuff. Or, well, I tried.
No, I repaired the other stuff.
Or I said I tried.
Still haven't got the hole out of the mess room.
I'm kind of proud of that one.
Perfect. Okay, so the elf will look over at his two teammates, in particular. He'll tell Thunder, you're gonna stay here. Sledge, you're gonna go with them. And Sledge kind of frowns at the idea, and then looks at the four of you, and then just finally nods.
Who's Sledge?
The big orc that has the goatee and the cyber arm.
Oh. Okay, he gave us his real name then.
Well, he gave you probably a fake sin name, but you can. Sorry, I don't know. I corrected you. Yes, he gave you his real name.
Alright.
Yeah, that's 100% what he did.
I will put my heels together very sharply and give an over dramatic salute to the elf and say, "Aye,
Alright. Tell him aye aye. Yeah, he just gives you a nod, like he doesn't quite have much to say to that. Alright, so you guys approach closer. I mean, if you want to do perception checks or something, you can.
sure, yeah, I'm definitely on the lookout."
I am going to lift Capsize and put him on my shoulders.
Just in general, or to make it easier for him to see? Like,
This is how we're going to fight. He's going to ride on top of me like I am.
alright.
I will be his turret, his shoulder-mounted turret.
His shoulder mounted turret. Oh, dang, you got 7 hits on a perception check. Okay. I should give you a little bit of a negative on her. I forgot the darkness, but that's okay. So you guys see that like I said, the running lights are on. The flag has actually been torn down. The bridge and crew quarters, the cargo areas all appear to be dark. The ship you have is outfitted like an old style kind of pirate ship. It even has kind of a dark wood look to it, even though it's 100% like a new age of alloys and things like that. Like it's a modern built ship, even though it still looks like kind of that old piratey stuff. And that has to do a lot with Ginger Snap being very eccentric and wanting, to kind of maintain and a callback to those old days of pirate in the Caribbean feel. She forces all the ships to usually look something like that, and it's absurd. Sublime, you do catch sight of some sharks kind of trailing behind the ship, very, very slowly, as if they are looking for more tasty treats. And they almost move in like kind of they move almost as if they're escorting the ship versus actually like hunting or acting more natural. It's very odd.
Okay.
I looked to Sublime. I'm like, I could turn all the lights on. Maybe you can get a good look, or maybe it'll stir the ship.
Seems like a good idea. Then I'll like look past you and then look at the elf and say, "I think we should." Nah, do it.
Like, well, we shouldn't fight in the dark, you know.
Sound advice in any situation, really.
So I'm going to go to the ship and, I guess, hack the lights on.
Once you have permissions, it's our ship.
True.
Go ahead and do a hacking roll, though.
Yeah. Jeez.
Stick with 2.
Don't have any edge, so yes, 2.
Alright. Alright. You managed to hack the ship, start trying to turn several of the lights on. All the ones that would be normally like overhead on the ship are off. Like you can't get them to turn on for some reason. The system reports back to you that they're non-functional. But you do manage to pop open the ones that are on the cabins and the crew areas. You can see kind of the little lights on the side of the ship like start to pop on. And you do get a little more illumination from that, particularly over on the kind of the captain's quarters. And when you've popped on several of the lights, you see several, for those of you still staring at it, see several humanoid forms kind of start to move out from below decks and start to look like meander around on the deck.
Is it obvious that they're, completely normal humans? Do they look like people that aren't humans? Do they look like...
They look like completely normal humans. You got enough hits though. You do kind of see like some of them are wearing virtually no armor, or even you guys normally have some type of armor jackets or other hodgepodge armor like Titan has. You notice that several of them have some wounds on them, or at least they have tears or rips in their clothing, and that's kind of bloody spots. But you don't necessarily see like bandaging or head wounds or anything obvious. But you do see signs that they were part of the struggle in fighting, the combat that you probably did based on their torn up clothing and whatnot.
Okay. I mean, kind of looks like everything's back to business as usual over there.
I'll come back, pop back alive, and just be like, looks like some of the lights are broken or dysfunctional, but I did what I could.
Oh no, she's looking awfully slow to be back to normal.
I'm talking about the ship. And
Well,
the
I'm talking
people.
about the ship. I put a lot of work into that thing. That engine running like a fine-tuned machine. Look at it. Sputtering along, barely limping.
So, so we see the people and they're at least sublime.
Yeah.
Like, forward? Do we shoot them from here? Would yell out to them?
You're gonna yell out to them? Okay.
No, I'm asking. Just like, what do we do?
I mean, unfortunately, our saviors have, a task that they intend to accomplish. I don't think if anybody's over there still that they're going to necessarily want to comply with that.
Well, the state we left things in, we may be needing the help.
All right. Yeah, why don't you shout out there, Capsize? See if you can figure out what the state of things over there is. You got the
Like, look
biggest
at her
voice
and
here.
I'm like, alright, yeah, sure. And, I guess from Titan's shoulder, I'll just be like, ahoy there!
Guys, you yell out. And over there, you get back. Somebody comes to the edge of a very tall human gentleman comes back and stands like puts his hands on the edge of the rail and looks off in your direction, and yells back, "Boy!"
Do you
You're like-
recognize this individual?
Yes, you do recognize him. He's one of the mid-level, is the best way I could put it, ship crewmen. He doesn't have any particular rank or specification. He's just one of the guys that, yeah, just another crew member.
I'll just yell out like, there was some crazy stuff back a while ago, how is it?
The guys you guys would recognize, his name is, he goes by Cree most of the time. His
Yeah.
real name is difficult to pronounce, so he just goes by Cree, which makes it easier for everyone. And he'll be like, it's fine. Like, everything's calmed down. We're cleaning up the mess.
The captain alive?
He took a lot of wounds, but he's back now. We've patched him up.
I just like look to everyone and just kind of like, Good. Like,
You think they're telling the truth? When we saw what was going on.
only one way to find out.
I mean, you can roll a con check if you would like.
Yes, I will. Do abysmal. Well, I guess for 7 dice, 2 hits.
Yeah, seems exceptionally truthful to you.
Yeah, I'd just be like, do you have a reason to lie to? Like, it's just us. I guess. Well, we might be lying to him, but it's like it's capsize. Allow us back on board.
Like, yeah, we'll send you a line. We'll throw you a line. And kind of starts waving you forward, and he moves off for a few seconds, and then comes back. At this point, the big orc next to you like comes up and kind of looks at the group. It's like, I thought you said there was chaos and a mess. I think this leaf seems too quiet.
You think we would have just thrown ourselves off of a ship, concocted an entire lie about our teammates dying and coming back and killing one another, and then an epic struggle with sharks just so we could get a free ride on your boat and announce that we're pirates?
He kind of narrows his eyes, like, yes, if you intend to rob us. He kind of, his fingers twitch a little bit over his Yamaha Raiden.
Shit, that'd be like a really good idea. Lure you back to the ship full of armed pirates. And now some of us are already on board your vessel. That is a really good idea, but that is not what we're doing.
No, but we should try that later.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to try that, but just not now. These people were dead.
I think it looks like he's making a note.
So,
Try this.
as you guys
later.
are all looking that way, the big orc kind of just like, you know, again grips his like Yamaha Raiden and just kind of stares you guys down a little bit, and he's like, yeah, try it. And gets no hits. You guys are completely confident. You have no problem.
Your your flies down.
I'm right level at it. It's very bothering.
He turns to the side and zips it back up. And even despite his kind of tanned skin, you see this red appearing.
I promise, we're not lying.
Everything was crazy. We jumped.
But you know, you first.
He's like, no, I don't think so. He kind of very
Titan.
much readies his weapon.
We all say Titan at the same time.
Alright, well, I guess I'm jumping off the boat and grabbing this line, right?
Yeah,
No, Titan. They're gonna pull the boats together, and then we walk to the other boat. You don't have to stay put for a second, buddy.
I like whisper in your ear, Titan. I'm like, if he tries anything, like, if anyone on our boat tries anything, you break their necks.
But they're supposed to be friends, right?
Not if they're trying to kill you. Even.
I've had friends try to kill me. It's not the worst thing.
Yeah, but did you break their necks?
Not intentionally.
Oh, because it was
Miss-
just.
Poor
It was
Mr.
just funny.
Shark. He just wanted to give me some nibbles.
I make a note for later, like, just like, don't give Titan any pets. Like, exclamation point, like, yeah, just, okay, if they try anything, just squeeze them.
Squeeze them?
Hard, but not real hard.
You guys were fighting sharks. I was playing with it, trying to make it my pet.
Yeah, you did a real good job about that.
Slez just shakes his head at all of this. Then the ship pulls up to the side. The big pirate ship is taller than the yacht, so they do kind of pull them together with a rope, and then they throw kind of a rope ladder down that you guys can scramble up. The big orc and all the the people on the yacht very much kind of indicate for the four of you to go ahead. And whenever Petra gets up to like go, he puts a hand kind of on her chest, you know, like to stop her, and and then realizes where his hand is and quickly grabs it away, and tells like, you three stay here, pointing to Raoul and Attila and Petra.
I will head up first with capsize on my shoulders and his gun.
Yeah. I don't have my gun aimed at anyone. I have it kind of like pointed up.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Keep an eye out.
Mako will follow after them.
Alright.
Yeah, when it's my turn, I'll like stop, fiddle with that flask a little bit, tuck it away in my pocket, and say, "Would have been a really good idea, but it's not what's happening. So shoot them, not us." Then I'll start going up.
Alright. So, as you guys all climb up on board, Kree kind of, you know, like I said, he looks like he has big, like, his shirt and stuff's torn, you know, there's blood stains on it, but he doesn't look like he has any visible wounds. And he kind of, you know, gives you all a hand and helps you up to the ship. And you see that there's still kind of blood, and nobody's made an effort to clean up anything. There are no bodies laying around anymore, but blood that where people have died is still there, spilled on the ground.
Kree, you look like shit, man. What the hell happened?
He's like, but he just kind of shakes. I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to the captain. Like, where did you guys go? Jumped overboard, they said?
Phila thought it was smart to go swim with the fishes for a while. It wasn't, but we're here now.
Where are those three? Who are the ones on the boat? He kind of nods over at the, you know, the boat you just came from.
They're our saviors. Picked us up a couple hours out. Attila got a big chomp out, so they're resting on over there.
Well, if he's hurt, we should go ahead and bring him up here, don't you think?
Yeah, that'd probably be best, but they have someone that can good with wounds, I'll say.
Alright.
Sublime will say, "They're New Republic," and I wanna turn my astral perception on, astral sight, whatever it's called.
Alright, that's a good question. What are you looking for in the astral world as suddenly the ship is just a big gray blob that it is, and you start seeing all these glowing auras around you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for signs of some evil mojo, like whether or not I saw anything before jumping over the ship, or if it was too chaotic. But I'm looking for signs of, you know, whatever the hell happened, or if there's
Yeah.
anything still lingering around.
Yeah, you definitely get, when you first open your astral, you're hit with just this overwhelming, like, overpowering sense of suffering and death and pain that would come, you know, with and this kind of massive level of like bloodlust that would come from, you know, a recent battle. It's starting to fade off now, as it's been, you know, a good while since you guys were, or the fight happened, but there's still that lingering feel for it. Otherwise, when you look on the astral, just do me a perception check, just a normal perception. I don't think there's anything in particular for astral perceptions.
Okay.
Ooh, dang, 5 hits. I don't think there's any types of limits in Anarchy, so perfect. You look at Kree, and you see his aura is still very much alive. It looks healthy, but it has this like horrible red running through it, and it looks like the red is sort of diminishing it. It's almost like it's eating it.
Okay. I want to think really hard back to the chaos, and I mean, I was on duty at the time, though we didn't really think much of the fog as it rolled in, so it got kind of chaotic once things started to happen. But I want to think really hard. Do I remember any of the people that I saw like die and come back, like by name or sign or anything like that? Do I know of any of those people, and do I see any of them around currently?
Yes, as other or more people on deckhands have kind of stood up and started kind of come to see what's going on, you spot one of them in particular who is named, because I like to name people, named Jose. And you are certain you saw somebody grab him, just like lift him up by the neck, and just take a massive bite out of the side of his neck, and then he went limp, and he was dropped to the ground, and after a while he just stood back up.
Alright, and did you say I see Jose or I don't see him around?
You see him standing there, coming toward you amongst the other group. When you look at his neck now, he has, like, you switch back to your normal vision. You see he doesn't have any wound in his neck. It's fresh, clean skin.
Okay, but on the astral, did he have that same sort of like red virusy thing?
Yes, on the astral he still has that red virusy thing.
Okay. Sublime kind of like stumbles over some like rope or something that's on the ground as he's like taking a step backwards since Jose is coming towards us. And I just kind of like bump into the side of the ship and like put my hands on it. I'm going to like lean backwards and like look down the rope. Are the others coming yet, or are they still just sitting there waiting on their ship?
They were not intending to board until they got a better idea of what was going on. So currently Sledge is still standing there with an assault rifle, and probably Raul and Petra are kind of behind him and Thunder, who both look like they're kind of uneasy and ready for maybe combat.
All right, I'm turned so that like the people on the ship that I'm on can't see my face, so I'm like kind of leaned over the side, and on my face is an expression of fear and panic, and that kind of vibe, and with really wide eyes, I'm gonna say, saviors of the New Republic, we are going to need help. Could you why don't you come up here and meet our crew, and then you can help.
Okay, give me like a composure test. Just do like charisma and willpower to see how well you kind of get through that without anyone suspecting you.
Sure.
Where's this guy? What would that be? I think that's his number of dice? No, that's not, but either way, he won. Alright, so as you kind of turn in that moment to say something to back to the other ship, this very kind of inhuman gentleman starts to, who's up on the upper deck, where the captain would normally be, kind of stands up and looks over the edge and just says, "Kill them all," in a very haunting voice. And we're gonna go into combat. As I move to the next screen, where we have a ship.
Oh boy.
No, Wheaton's upside down. No, we're all upside down.
Well, you can.
He's a friendly-looking gentleman.
Fix yourself so you're not upside down.
Oh, that was almost me, I think. I think I saw that token.
Well, I'm glad you didn't choose the same token as my NPC. That would have been awkward.
I'm fighting myself.
It
My
could have been
twin, evil
brothers.
twin brother.
Yeah, that would have been.
Plot twist.
I was hoping for the guy with the squid face from.
The
Yeah.
who?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Davy Jones. I think
Oh.
it's Davy Jones.
The Squid
from
Man? You
Pirates
wanna?
of the Caribbean. Yeah.
Alright, well I may throw that in there as a plot thing. I've got some plot points here, thanks to you guys, so... Good. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. I can't remember when we took all this bait, but let's go ahead and do it now because we're going to jump into fast rolling initiative and I want to find some combat music and we will... Don't have to take a break then in the middle of combat. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, everyone.
So we'll probably have to sit down and homebrew some more appropriate spirits. But just for the record, taking a look at them, I opted to go with the Spirit of Earth is probably more closely similar to Guardian Spirit.
Yeah, I saw that you changed it. I'm gonna go ahead and set that icon to be spirit sheet. There we go.
What tradition are you? If you pick one.
Centuria.
You don't really have to pick one. They don't really exist in Anarchy, but being that it's so much cool stuff about the traditions, might as well.
Is that one of the Caribbean League, like, voodoo-esque one?
Mm-hmm. It's voodoo-esque.
Yeah, they tend to incorporate more of the Catholic saints and stuff into it.
Alright.
And they share a little bit different Lao types. Well, voodoo can often summon both multiple types or all types, where Santry only will do some of them. Let's see, I've got a cool one here called Pink Mohawk Energy. Oh man, I just realized this is why I shouldn't rename all my music, because now I have no idea what that that is called in the jukebox. Roll20.
Yeah.
Can anyone actually hear the music in Roll20?
Yes. It's the sound of waves. Oh,
There.
there's an elephant.
That's awkward.
Tiger.
This one's called There Be
Bird.
Dragons. I thought that
Bird's
would be
elephant.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we
apparently-
are fighting dragons. That'd be a
apparently
good one to
It's not
have.
a dragon. That's what they call like the.
No, that could have been a dragon war. That's not the first place my mind goes when I hear that sound. It was sounded more like an elephant to me. But with the flapping, it was definitely a dragon's roar.
All right. Well, let's try something else. I'm not going for elephants.
I will spend a plot point to make all of these bad guys. No, wait, we just saw the stats
All-
for elephants.
all
Never
of them
mind.
elephant.
Yeah, do you-
Never mind.
do
We
you
just
want me
saw
to
the
go
stats for
homebrew some
elephants.
Because I like elephants. They're
Let's
really
go on
flying.
Was
The
it
Cuban
72 meter run?
elephants.
Yeah, the Cuban elephants.
They're
Cuban
imported
elephant
from Africa.
fiasco.
I'm back.
The terrible Cuban stampede.
Ruben, we've accidentally spent a plot point. We're now fighting elephants.
Awesome. Although that ruins my plan that I came up with on my way
Alright.
back in from bringing the trash cans.
How does let's do this one. We're gonna try this one. It's called Lucha Libre, and it has an exclamation point. It's gotta be exciting, right?
Excellent. Yeah.
I'm back.
As long as it came from the show.
I think this is people at a park.
I
Yeah.
think we're about to
People
listen to a
at,
wrestling match.
Yeah, I
Wrestling
feel like
match.
I'm waiting for the ding ding.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen.
Is that
I hear
what you
some
want?
music.
You guys want an audience?
No, we're not at a wrestling match. We're on the
Good.
ship in the middle of the
Don't worry, I'm
Caribbean.
gonna
Just
cut
put
this out
you are the
before we
pirate
go
on
YouTube.
You are a pirate on
Alright.
repeat.
How about skirmish?
That works.
Skirmish is good. There you go.
All right, yeah, that sounds epic. We're gonna keep that on for now.
Yeah, skirmish can be our battle music for now.
We know there's a fight whenever music starts playing randomly out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
I'm playing music through my mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, He just pipes us audio.
You need to
As
make sure you have
Cthulhu
that
rises from the
Do
waves.
you have a comm link? Did you turn on the song?
I don't have a comm link.
Just start playing it. I feel like that's something your character would have. Alright.
Doesn't have a Pandora subscription.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have all gotten on board. There's an epic fight about to happen. You've just been the dark, creepy dude with the red glowing eyes. He's got a big open vest. It's in gold and black, and he just yelled to kill them all. And he's pointing in your direction, looking mighty fearsome. He's got very kind of, oh man, it would be chocolate skin if it didn't have kind of a pale tone to it. And he's got white hair. Alright. Do I not have my... Oh, no. That's okay. So... I think we could try, if you'd like, the actual initiative whatnots that you can do in Anarchy.
There is no way that their macro is associated to a token, but if you want to add as turns,
Yeah.
We'll add you
we could do it that way.
3 1s and 3. Ugh.
And I'm probably going
Pick
to...
up your Slack, Capsize.
What?
That was my one good roll for this fight. Sorry, guys.
You get to go fast and just hit no one.
Oh, I'm glad it didn't keep their actual names. This is Pirate Minions Pedro over there.
Trash talk, Capsize, and then roll 1 more initiative score.
You got like a 2 over me.
Just a 1, I think.
Yeah, just a 1. Somewhere you get a 1.
Well, you'll go right over me, so.
Alright,
What
so...
did you roll? Oh god, 27. We really synergized there. Way to ruin it, Titan, with your good roll.
Your amazing 39.
Alright, what? Titan got 39. We got... Capsize.
Mako 27, Capsize 28, me 29. Just 3 in a row. Mako 27, Capsize.
Alright, 20. You got 27 for Capsize? No, Mako's
No, for
27.
Mako.
Yeah,
28 for Capsize.
28
29 for
Capsize.
Sublime.
29 for Sublime. Alright. How are Sharks doing? Let's see what they got.
Why do they have to be
boat.
in this?
Because...
They do the thing where they stand on their fins and
Oh
walk.
no, it's World War Z, only Shark Edition, where they're
Yeah.
gonna pile on each other.
Just in
No,
case.
it's the episode on The Simpsons where the dolphins become sentient.
Oh, I have to roll for my guy.
Yeah.
Or does he just go on my turn?
We'll probably just actually have him go on your turn. We'll do that. Save us one.
Okay,
more.
and in the water, you were treating it as if I gave him an action, it was consuming mine. Is that going to be a thing?
Go look it up really quick. How's it supposed to work?
Okay, I'll take a look.
I think I was mostly doing it that way because you were giving him new orders. Kind of
New commands every time. Yeah. I wasn't sure if that's why we were doing it or if there was a change in.
Yeah, if you had just told him to, if he had been just told assist in combat and he kept fighting the same guy, I wouldn't have done it. But you kept giving him new orders to go
Yeah, that makes sense.
kill different things and do whatnot. Let me see. I did under here too.
Nicoya, I have a amp called Pulse Storm,
Mhm.
and it says make a cyber combat attack against target until combat ends. All actions are at -1 dice for each net hit. Does that mean like he has to be on the matrix? It didn't specify in the amp or not, but I'm assuming it was.
It would probably be more like on the Matrix, but I think we could probably
Yeah.
do about any device, really. It's a complex action. What's it called? Oh, I'm
It's
looking-
called Pulse Storm.
Look at our wizard. That's not helpful. I know you're not a wizard, but you know.
I like to think of myself as a wizard.
Make a cyber combat against the target until combat ends. All actions are -1 for each net hit. Okay, so I'm gonna say it'll apply to any kind of device, right? So if somebody's using a firearm or something like that, a sword probably is not gonna work.
Yeah, no.
But definitely somebody who's decking or drones or using a firearm, it would apply for them. Some form of technology.
Even a vibro sword could apply. So
Yeah,
we
something
said
like-
everyone's good that way.
Yeah, something like that. Anything that was kind of more of a device. or has some
Cool.
device and
So
stuff to them.
even if the guy's not a decker, I could probably still give him some negs, which will help.
Alright.
Okay. And
Alright.
the spirit will act on my narrative, or essentially my initiative pass, I think is
Yeah.
what I'm reading.
Sounds good. Did it take an action to like give him something new, basically?
No, it says it treats itself as an NPC, but that I'll roll his dice. Oh, actually, let me reread it. Maybe the wording. The player who conjured the spirit narrates the spirit's actions and rolls the spirit's dice during their own narration.
During their own narration.
But it says that
makes sense, yeah.
a successfully conjured spirit acts like an NPC and has its own NPC sheet.
Yeah, so I think the only reason, again, I was really taking your action was just because you were giving it new orders, you were kind of managing the battlefield with it.
Yeah, and expect that probably to happen a lot. But for all intents and purposes, if I give it an order and let it just do its order, then I'll be free to act on subsequent turns. Seems like the reasonable thing.
Okay, so as the epic darkness starts flying in, I've got to look at something. Hold on. And I'm going to do it in this tone, because then it seems more important. But Titan, you're going to go first. Oh, I know what was going to happen. So the darkness kind of pervades as like the big guy up top starts to kind of, and there's kind of total darkness that starts to go over the front of the ship. I'll put a marker on that. You will get there'll be a negative modifier to fight inside of it, basically, because of the lighting. To everyone, though, not just you guys. Alright, so go ahead, Titan, what do you want to do?
I am going to close the distance on this first guy. And Capsize, you're going to come with me because you're still on my shoulders. And I'm going to try and rip this guy's arm off. Because I do things like that.
Animal handling test, Capsize, to see if you can stay in the saddle while this troll just started charging across the room.
Let's see, is this a charisma check?
Probably more athletics, but or strength, but no, that's fine. Titan, go ahead and make your attack.
I have 4 strength. I can pull down.
4 strength, you can. Yeah, you're a hardy gnome. Alright, you run up and try to attack John Paul the pirate. Let's roll his defense. He matches you. And just as you start running towards him, he literally throws up an arm, and you realize he's got these really long claws now that he didn't used to have before, and it's just your, what are you using for your weapon?
My hands.
Your hands, yeah. And they just wrap around your fists and kind of hold your thrown punch at a distance, and he just like snarls at you, and you see he's now got these 2 like long fangs, and his eyes start glowing red.
Well, that's a new one.
Alright, Sublime, why don't you go ahead and go first? I look over Sledge's sheet.
Okay. Tell my I'm gonna take a step back, sort of like holding on to the railing of the ship. And I'm gonna look, once I hit the corner here, I'm gonna turn and look to the spirit and say, these would be them. To arms, and then like kind of raise my hands as if I'm getting ready to cast an attack of my own, but I assume giving him the order will be my action.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me double check something with the variables. Oh yeah, I screwed that up, but you actually will get 1 net hit, Titan. Don't forget that it is considered dark. The darkness is kind of closed back in, despite the lights that were turned on earlier. They've just gone out for some reason, and you'll all take a negative $1 your die rolls. They will too. Everyone takes a negative $1 dice.
Negative 1 to everything we do. Okay.
Yep. So with that in mind, Titan, you don't have to worry about the last one because you got a 3, but he got a 5. So you actually did hit him. What would your damage have been with a +1? 1 hit.
4 or 5.
I say you're
5.
still here, buddy. Be 5? Okay, perfect. Alright, starts
Yeah, it would be 5 for him with +1.
just brute force drinks the guy and starts tearing his armor off of him. Done. Alright, Sublime, you were gonna order your spirit to go kill them things. Did you want to do anything else? Sorry.
Oh no. Just backed myself into the corner
Okay,
and told my spirit to have at it.
alright. Sledge will go and grab hold, because they don't have a good sight of what's going on up there, even though they can hear the skirmishing, so Sledge will grab hold of the ladder and start trying to climb up it. That will be his movement. Let's see what he's got. I think he's got athletics. He does. Not great. Okay. Yeah, he gets to sort of the top of the ladder and with his assault rifle on his back and his katana in hand. Probably looking about right here, like just climbs up there and looks like they're in the face of Sublime for a minute.
You heard him. They're gonna kill us all.
He kind of gives you a big orcish grin, fangs, or his tusks out. The Caribbean reef sharks are going to continue to swim. One of them probably jumps and tries to make a bite at Sledge. That is going to probably go up short. I don't think they have athletics for jumping, do they? They do! Let's see. Oh, no, it's only one. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, Sledge is more than capable of kicking a shark away. They continue to circle the boat. Capsize, what do you want to do?
So from Titan's shoulder, I'm like, oh, the cabin boy is gonna have to clean up this mess after we're done, and I'm gonna aim my gun down at that guy over there and just open fire.
Okay.
So that's a modifier of negative.
-1 for the
That
darkness. Yeah.
Hey.
Is it this guy here you shoot at?
The one right below him.
Alright, the one right below him.
This one.
Yeah, sounds good. He would be at a near distance.
My gun has OK for all of them, I believe.
Fantastic. Alright, 2 net hits. He ducks behind some rigging as your shots kind of go forward. You put holes in the side of the ship. Mako probably sees that and just has that moment of like, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Mako, what do you want to do?
Yeah, Mako is cursing as he sees bullet holes in his ship. But he will go ahead and level his gun, his pneumatic bolt thrower, and try to essentially spear the guy in front of him.
Okay. For you, Mako, too, just so you understand the scene, Capsize, like the lights just went out, they didn't necessarily like blow out, so it could be possible to try to turn them back on. Mako gets a 4. You were shooting at, which guy were you pointing at?
The one closest to me.
The one closest to you, sounds good. He is probably in near range with you. He gets a -1 to his defense test. And 0 hits, so what do you get with 4 net hits?
It's base 9, so that'd be 13p.
13p. That takes all of his armor. And let's see how much carries over before physical. Wow. Do you want to describe what you just did to this gentleman to shred his armor and put him at 1 moon modifier?
Yeah, so a big, essentially steel bolt is hurled forward with the hiss of pneumatic pistons, and it just kind of buries it in his chest, kind of ripping half of his armor off.
Alright, he's like pulling at the end of it, the shaft, trying to get it back out, and just growling ferociously. Alright. Alright, the dark gentleman. Good?
I'll take him over just a step back after that, seeing that he's still up and coming at me.
Yeah, he is still up and coming at you. I should really have turned off the grid. We don't really need it for this. Everything is done in suggested sizes anyway. So the big guy is going to kind of laugh evilly, and he is going to look at Capsize ferociously and tell him you should have stayed dead in the water. And he's going to do an intimidation check on you.
Oh boy.
Ooh, you're gonna pee on Titan.
You're going overboard if you pee on me.
So go ahead and roll your counter to intimidation, which I think is charisma and willpower. Or is it? Could be wrong. We're gonna go with that for now.
That's 6 dice.
All right. You have that intense moment of fear, and you're correct. He's going to kill you all if you don't get out of here.
Yeah. I go like grip Titan's shoulder. I'm like, we should get out of here.
Quit being a pussy.
Alright. He will... Oh no, he's... Oh, interesting. That's super weird. Okay. That's what he's going to do for now. He will just start kind of casually walking, like, closer, as if he's just gonna casually walk down the stairs like the big badass he is, and walk across this deck towards you guys. Sublime, what would you like to do? Wait, did I got people out of order somehow. No, yeah, it's the minions next. Sorry. Not been going down my list correctly. Alright, all the minions get to do things. Jean-Paul is going to take his claws and try to grab at Titan, who's in front of him. Go ahead and give me your defense check, sir. Alright. 2 net hits, it will be 8p.
Crap,
No,
that's
I
all my
apologize.
armor.
It'll actually be 6p. I apologize. I need to change that on all these
Uh,
guys.
1 armor.
1 armor, alright, I didn't fix all of their stats like I should have. Okay, so that is what will happen there. This one is going to turn and start kind of running toward Sublime in Sledge's direction. And just kind of get closer, and then he's got in hand a pistol now he's drawn, and he's going to fire it at you guys. Let's see. Roll a 1d2, see who he... Alright, he's gonna fire it at Sublime. And whiffs it hard, and just goes blowing past your head. Thank God you took cover. This one kind of runs up as well, and he's going to fire at you guys over there. Alright, you get, he's firing at Sublime as well. No, this is the
Are we
one...
taking a minus?
Sorry, this is the one Mako shot at, right? Tried to attack. So he's gonna fire at Mako, and you will take a -1 to your defense, is what you were about to ask, I think. So, this is from Mako.
Mako kind of ducks and dodges and weaves away.
Alright, perfect. This guy is going to run up to Eel Titan and is going to try to slash at him with his claws that he also has. Alright, You're all defending quite well. These vampires are no problem for you. This one is going to run over and actually try to fire at Capsize, who is a nice tall mounted target thanks to riding on the shoulders of a troll.
I'm assuming half his body's hidden by my giant ass head.
Ooh. 3 net hits. Will be 9p, sir.
Shot off the shoulder and just clicks into the water.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna go down that easily.
That would have been a glitch die opportunity there. If I thought of it a second sooner.
You kind of start using glitch dice on your own teammate.
Well, I mean, it could also be helpful if they roll a success.
Fair.
These boxes are hard to click
I
on,
did-
but yeah, that gives me 3 physical.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Okay. Did you have your spirit actually go sublime? Did we remember on your turn?
No, I wasn't sure if it needed time to process my order or not.
I don't think so. I think it would act immediately. So you can go ahead and take that now.
Alright, it'll jump and slash at the one that Mako had shot at.
Okay, that's this one over here. You're welcome to edge at any time if you want to.
Yeah, am I using my edge or the spirit's edge? They actually do mention how many they have.
Yeah, I would believe it would still be your edge since they're acting in your service.
Okay.
We'll review that for future episodes. Since it seems to be a very low edge game, it may make sort of sense for them to have their own.
Yeah, I think it actually does, but it's something we can definitely talk about later. So I'll just stick with the near miss there.
Okay.
Oh, and is he taking a -1?
Yes, he's still taking the -1 for the
Okay.
darkness and whatnot. Double check one thing too. Alright. So I forgot to do a bonus that the old Sledge has. So Sledge like pulls his Yamaha Raiden off to the side and shoots the one coming at. Actually, he sees Titan being ganged up on, so he's gonna shoot at the one on Titan over here. He gets an extra attack and movement. Oh, well, that's not very impressive though. So, his gun's wet. He just climbed up a ladder, right? He's a little unsturdy.
He just jumped on a shark to get up here too. So.
That's true. He did almost get attacked by a shark, but that's
That
alright.
guy's also wet.
Yeah, the other guy was distracted by Titan swinging at his head. He takes 9p, I believe. So it'll eat away a good chunk of that guy's armor. I'm on the wrong character sheet. Alright, now I'll stick with this character sheet. It'll make more sense. He fired and shot the one over here to the left of Titan, not the one directly in front of the massive troll that Sledge probably couldn't see around to begin with. Alright, we'll be back around to Titan.
Could not see my rippling muscles.
You're building muscles, that's excellent.
The pump! I go to the gym and feel the pump!
You can for that one liner you can have a plot point back. That's you can have an extra plot point. That's fantastic.
You know what? I'm going to use it then.
Alright,
Since you gave it to me, I'm going to give myself a glitch die.
do the glitch dice.
And I'm going to pre-edge this because why not? And I'm going to try and throw this one that's in front of me off the boat.
Alright. Don't forget to you edged it, so go ahead and roll your bad luck.
That only happens once, but the glitch die.
I thought it happens until it procs.
Nope, it
Have luck?
happens once per session.
Okay.
I have the full thing copy and pasted in my qualities if you want to see it.
Oh, that's fine. I'll trust you on this one. I thought for some reason that it happened like you kept doing it until it procced, and then it only had to happen once.
It only procs once a session, but you do it till you proc.
You do it till you procced. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay,
He
I
played-
did read it wrong.
He played with it.
Yeah, I played Bad Luck for a long time and almost died several times because of it.
Okay, so here's what happens because it's a rough glitch. So you go to grab this guy and you get a hold of him, and then oh man, which one's your bad luck and which one's your glitch die?
So I guess the first one would be the bad luck because I'd have to roll that first, and then the next one would be the glitch die.
All right, so something good and something bad both happened. I think if I remember the glitch die mechanics right. So this is what happened. You grab the guy and you get him in your hands, and then you gotta try to throw him, and he's really strong and kind of maneuvers with you, and you're grappling with each other, and instead of throwing him aside, you accidentally tip and capsize goes flying off of you, but luckily he lands on the railing and is holding the railing to keep himself up as he's like looking down and staring into the face of a shark below.
Titan, you idiot!
So you didn't manage to pitch the guy over, but you do have him in hand, and luckily your teammate did not go into the water.
You can do it, little buddy. I believe in you.
Alright, let me actually roll his defense as well, though. Did you remember to take the -1 for the darkness on yours?
Yes, I did, because it'd be 96 without it.
Cool. Alright, yeah, then you've successfully got a hold of the guy, so you got three net hits on him.
You actually pre-edged, so that would have given you a dice, and then the darkness took one away. So you still should have rolled 9.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You gotta remember, for the pre-edge, we'll add 1 dice to the roll, which is new for us.
Yeah, I can put that in my macro actually, and just have it do +1. Probably make that easier to remember.
Yeah, +1 and greater than 4.
I did that right now.
Well,
see if it actually works
with
for
the
no reason.
+1, I would have 96. So I just rolled the 8d6.
Gotcha.
I'm just curious if that worked. No, I'll figure it out later. We'll make that work. we'll macroize that. Okay, so you got him though, and you got 3 net hits on him. What's your damage code?
It'd be 7p.
7p. Is there not one that you just dealt 3 physical to? Yeah, okay. No, you didn't. Okay, 1. I think that will eat up most of his armor. It does. Okay, he's, oh no, you managed to deal him 3 damage, so he's got a bloody nose now, and you've got kind of big bruises forming around where your giant sausagey troll hands are clamping into his shoulders, or his...
The reason I lost him is because that scuffle, I headbutted him, and, well, Capsize lost his balance.
Alright, so Slime, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Me and my spirit are gonna continue to attack the closest guy here.
Okay.
I will do a acid stream myself.
Okay. The guy who's directly in front of you, Francis, looks like he's pretty much out of armor, if that will change your thing.
Yeah, it's okay. It's the only thing I can do.
Fair. Oh, he almost he did a pretty good roll, all things considered, but you got 2 net hits on him.
That's okay. So that'll do 6p, and if he has any armor, 2 of it will go straight to physical.
Yeah, he has no armor left, so it will be all physical.
Yeah, just straight 6p to physical as he gets a beam of acid spit onto him, and then like a finely tuned astral machine with the splash of acid, my spirit will lunge in and try to slash at him.
He is actually dead. He
Oh.
goes down looking to be very wounded and dying. I need to remember they have edge as well and actually use it on them, but he looks dead.
We could assume the spirit probably
Goes for
jumps
the
at
other one. Yeah.
the next one. Yeah.
We'll run over and do that one. Alright, he successfully defends against your spirit though. Minion Pedro is not harmed by this creature wielding a knife and spear. This will be Sledge's turn next. He looks down. He sees the sharks are actually like leaping out and trying to grab people who are on the deck of the ship. He fires down at one of them that is being particularly vicious. You guys look like you got this in hand up here. Where the heck is Sledge's sheet? He will fire down at that shark. And he will then quickly turn and fire at one of this guy way over here, across from. Alright. See how Shark does with his defense. Alright, that guy's going to. The shark's going to use his one edge to avoid being shot. And the shark still gets shot. And the other guy's going to use his edge. Perfect, thank you. Fix that in a minute. Alright, so the guy is successful, the minion successfully, but the shark takes some damage. Okay, what do we get back to? Actually, Shark's turn. Sharks are gonna keep swimming.
He skipped over me.
And did I skip over you? Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Okay, you minimize you.
I'm right below the shark.
You go. You're next.
So I'm on the rails right now. I'm going to climb back to safety. And the guy who shot me, I'm going to... Oh, pretty wounded and the darkness is going to fuck up my shot. I'm going to try and retreat back to the team a little bit. And,
Because you're scared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm working that way. And then the guy who had shot me, I'm going to use Pulse Storm on.
Okay.
So that will be a cyber combat roll against his gun. So whoops.
Oh, remind me which one shot at you. Ping him for me.
That one.
That one, that's right. Okay. So what does he got to resist with?
It's a cyber combat roll.
Okay.
So I believe whatever is.
Yeah, it would normally be, I think it's willpower and firewall, but devices don't really have things
Yeah.
in this game. So I will,
Yeah.
Let's have him do, I'm just having him do his logic, which I think is what Technomancers use. Sorry, it's logic and firewall normally, I think, to read this, so he's just gonna roll his logic. This doesn't have a good way to do that, weirdly enough. Figured it would have a way to roll stat attributes. So you get 2 net hits, so it's more than enough successful. I think he just takes a -1 then for...
He takes a -2.
A -2, okay.
It's he takes negatives per net hit for each net hit.
Oh, for
So
each
he has
hit.
a -2
Yeah, perfect.
on his shooting.
Oh, I guess I should just roll the those things next time. That would make more sense. But yeah, we'll do a -2 on him. Alright. Mako, it's going to be your turn.
So what's the distance to this guy over here who's on top, or who's trying to hit Titan on the side?
He's near.
Is
so
it
you
still near?
Yeah,
near?
you can
Okay.
just run up and be near him and be then in close range with him.
I was about to say for near, I'll I think I'm at -2. Yeah, so I'll run up a bit past the dead guy, and go ahead and take a shot.
You can.
I'll get 1 net for 10p.
All right, 10p. I'll eat through all of his armor and deal 1 point of physical. Some manage to penetrate his what he's got left of armor anyway. Nice little blood spurt happens. All right, I need to look something up really quick. Second. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Okay. So I should make note that you guys see. Oh, never mind. That's not gonna apply. Okay, I forgot to take that off then. Perfect. All right, you've done said thing. The big evil vampire looking dude with the glowing red eyes like starts to keep walking kind of forward, and then he just kind of runs at Titan, and just starts and just lets gives a massive like claw attack to him, reaching through his fist. He appears to be for some reason unaffected by the darkness. So go ahead, and I'm gonna use a plot point to add a. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that with here. Go ahead, Sorry, Titan. Go ahead and defend.
The -1 applies to defense too because of the darkness.
Yep, all of the darkness.
This is gonna be bad. Real bad.
Alright. It will be 11B. Does anyone wants to do anything to? Oh, I will. You know what? I will help you out with this, buddy. So I will spend a plot point to actually help the team. Sledge is going to run up and get right between you and the big guy, and he is going to use his katana to hit the giant vampire's claws and essentially take the attack for you.
Alright.
Heroic gesture. We have minions next. Oh,
Well, he still has to. He still has to take the hit.
Yeah, I'm adding that in now. I'm doing that. Should I fill up Sledge's armor earlier? He hasn't been attacked by anything, right?
No, he hasn't been attacked by anything yet, and he still gets his defense roll, isn't it?
Yeah, he gets to make their own defense roll against the attacker's hits.
Oh, perfect. Okay, then that makes life even better. Yeah, let me do that. I was thinking of like 5th edition where you just take the hit and you just soak it basically. So you will take that. I don't think he gets any extra bonuses. Alright, so that would only be 2 net hits, which would drop it down to 8p. And I think Sledge's sheet is done the way it's supposed to. I think you're supposed to check box all these, make checks for all your armor, and then remove them as you get in combat.
Oh, I check them as I get hurt.
Yeah, I've been checking them as I get hurt. I think it's more intuitive to probably do them. No, that's the way it is, because you have the negatives on there for damage and stuff.
Yep.
I have them all checked for Sledge's armor, but I don't think he's been hit by anything yet, so I'm just gonna remove his armor. See, the claw attack shreds most of his armor away from his body. Super weird. Okay. Anywho, perfect. Alright, the minions go next. These two are going to attack at Titan.
Alright.
I'm just gonna actually roll the same one twice because I think they're. Oh, that one's slightly wounded. wounded. Okay. Let's see. Does he got any wounds? He does not. So he would actually get 1 more dice. Alright, so one of them gets 0 hits on you, the other one gets 2 hits on you.
Do I still take the -1 for being attacked multiple times? And does the leader count?
You don't have to worry about, there's no cumulative penalties like there is in 5th edition. So you're just taking a -1 because of the darkness and it's hard to see the claws coming at you, all the distraction. Alright, you successfully avoided that like a dodge tank. This one's dead, so I'm gonna just put him on the GM layer so you guys don't have to look at him. This guy is going to claw at the spirit that's currently attacking him. Give me. He'll edge that. That's a pretty awful roll. 1 dice or 1 hit on some
Holy
dice.
crap. That's a lot of ones.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there still edge mechan or glitch mechanics in this?
No,
Version?
I don't
Yeah,
think
It's been
so.
replaced by the glitch die.
Okay, well he got even more ones by edging it. So good job, sir. He is rather bad at that. All right, this last guy is going to. Mako, you fired at this guy or not, right?
I shot at him once, and then I ran away and did some.
Okay, and you ran away from that. Okay. This
I
guy.
did some Matrixy Technomancer stuff to him.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what you did. Yeah, he doesn't necessarily know that though, so he is going to actually probably try to fire at Mako, who he sees running up to be a problem. He is going to take a -3 to his firearms. So go ahead and give me your defense dice, Mako. Alright, successfully defend. I think that's all my minions. Titan will be back to you.
I would like to try and use the guy I'm holding on to and throw him and the boss overboard.
Throw the guy into the boss and hope.
Yeah, I'm going bulling with bandits.
Okay.
Never mind.
Alright, well. Alright, let me see how it is. The guy you are currently attacking and holding on to, let me give him his defense roll. You do get 1 net hit on him.
So it'd be 4p?
Yeah, it'd be 4p. Put that on him. So I'm just looking over the glitch dice so I can familiarize myself with the things I can do with them. Alright, he's looking exceptionally wounded. He kind of just starts becoming like a limp mush almost in your hands.
Just the way I like my opponents.
Alright, Sublime, it's gonna be your turn next.
Alright, continuing the attack on the back of the boat. Or the front of the boat? The back of the boat.
Back.
We're pirates. It's aft, isn't it?
I believe
Sounds
so.
right.
You're pirates, I'm a slave.
Aft. 4.
That's the acid stream on the one that my spirit is engaged with.
Okay. That's a good call. He's still got all his armor. Alright. Alright, 2 net hits, but I'll still do the thing where, how much it negates 2 armor? Or gets rid of 2 armor?
No net hits, right? Or did you not
Sorry,
do your minus?
I'm doing more the on contact for the acid. Doesn't it cause 2 armor damage?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
always do. It does +2 damage to armor. Yes.
Yeah, so no net hits. Doesn't do any physical anything of that, but well, I will say it melts away some of his armor.
Okay, and then my spirit will try to plunge his spear into the hole in his armor. Hey, 4 hits.
Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. Alright, you get 2 net hits.
That'll be 10p.
Okay. Alright, you successfully dealt a hearty wound to the gentleman. The first, I'm sure, of many.
Hopefully so.
Alright, Sledge is going to try to fire at the boss. Well, I say he's got a katana, so he's gonna slash at the boss with his katana. That would make more sense.
Nope, he just threw a sword. No
He
take backs.
Throwing weapons, and he'll kind of do a 1 slash and then back at him for a second one. I imagine the boss is probably gonna laugh at him or do really bad. First one's nothing. Second one he ties as well, so he's just mocking him and like hitting it away with his claws. I'm going to eat you for dinner. Reef sharks, be reef sharks. Alright, we're back to capsize.
So I'm like backing away in a panic. I probably like hit these steps and fall kind of on my ass. And I see the guy fighting the spirit, and I'll just kind of open fire on him with my gun. I have 3 dice. This is gonna go swimmingly. Oh.
Ping the one you were shooting at?
That's why we play dice games.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
one?
So I kind of fall back and the one that the spirit's fighting.
Oh, the one that's first fighting, gotcha. You fall back on your ass and just start firing your heavy weapon wildly. Actually
Yeah,
managed to clip him, yeah.
I mean, I don't need to aim when I can have 200 rounds charged.
Alright, he's going to pre-edge this roll to offset his negatives. His last edge point. Is it when I pre-edge I get to count 4s?
Yeah, so that'd give him 3.
So that's thing doesn't work. So he's got 3 that, yeah, you got 3 hits on that. That's his last edge. Mako, what would you like to do?
He's gonna line up another shot and try to thin the horde that's ganging up on our guys up front.
Alright. Shoot that guy. Oh, let's see what he's got. Get 1 net hit.
A 10B.
10B. Didn't realize it was gonna be that much. I'm gonna reroll some failures on that. It shouldn't. No, it won't. That's fine. It'll be 10p. I'll stick with that. We'll use him if I can. Alright, that puts him out. He is dead. Killed him, good sir. Alright. And it is now said boss's turn. He is going to look at Sledge, who's been kind of fighting him back and forth, and laugh maniacally as if this is this for child's play. And he is going to try to slash at him again with his claws. Pre-edging it. Oh, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe? Alright, Sledge will have his chest somewhat, I believe, ripped open by the claws of the evil vampire dude. He takes 11 points of damage. We'll take all of his armor and put 2 into physical.
I thought he'd already taken a whole bunch of damage.
Yeah, he took a full hit last time. I mean, he took
8
8 damage, yeah, and then 11 now, so he should be up to 18 or 19.
Oh, did he take 8
He
last
just have
time?
some armor though.
Yeah,
You split the pot point to jump in front of Titans, and
Yeah, but I thought
You
I
got-
rolled and won that defense, and it became a lot
Nope.
less.
but
No,
yeah,
still
it
8.
It was 2 net hits, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
dropped it
was
down to 8p.
Okay, yeah. That's right. I screwed up his armor calculation. All right, give him some more.
Maybe you're just
wounds.
really armored, guys.
uh, Alright. He is not dead. He is massively wounded. Let me see what else he's got here. So he's bleeding profusely from the chest as he has just taken just claws have just raked open all the way to his rib cage in some places. Alright. Minions go next, the ones who are still alive. Alright, little minions are going to attack people as they do. That one sucks at attacking Titan. This one is going to fire at him. Sure, I feel like I forgot this guy recently. Let's go ahead and... This guy is also going to fire at Titan. He's got a -3 in total. Alright, yeah, the first one was really bad on my part. The second one hit, and looks like the third one failed.
So he got hit by the middle.
Yeah, 3 successes.
Got hit by the guy shooting. 3 successes, be 9p. And I think this one is going to fire. I think he's still got a gun. He's going to fire at Sublime, who is spewing acid at him. I'm going to reroll my... No, he's out of edge. He's got no edge. You still up, Titan?
Yep.
Excellent.
I'll try to spend a point of edge to not be hit.
Alright.
There we go.
There you go. Perfect. That's all the minions. Titan, it's back to you.
Can I attack then move?
As far as I know, you can.
Then I'm going to try and finish this guy off and then retreat.
Alright. Alright, let's see how he does. He's looking pretty wounded, but he manages to kind of steal his wheel and stop you from attacking him.
And then I am retreating because I am bleeding quite profusely.
Okay, as you kind of let him go, he kind of almost collapses to the ground and looks at you as you retreat, and he pulls from his like pocket a firearm, a pistol that he had. And he looks equally probably as wounded, if not more so, than you do. He just looks at you maniacally. Sublime, you're next.
Okay, you mentioned something about a vampire. Are we in character under those assumptions?
I think now, especially with the sight of fangs and the glowing red eyes, it's become very obvious that these are vampires.
Okay, and Capsize had turned on some of the lights. Are any of those still on?
No, the ones that have were turned on have suddenly gone off.
All right. Well, let me pitch you an idea here. I'd like to spend a plot point for the action of malfunction, and my hope was to, maybe have one of the lights that was formerly turned on, if there's any still functional whatsoever, just like spark and blind the vampire to kind of put him out of the fight for some period of time.
I believe malfunction. So, funnily enough, the lights were turned off by me using a plot point to do malfunction. So, It says it's only stop working for a short period of time. I don't know that you can get them to turn back on. As far as that, what your intention is for you to just him to like have to skip his action?
That was the thought. But if you say they can't come back on, that's fine. I'll just take my turn.
Yeah, they're currently off right now. I like the idea. I wouldn't say it, but it kind of just countering what I did with them.
Okay. Yeah, we obviously didn't know that you spent a plot point to do that. Okay. Yeah, then I'm just gonna keep attacking stuff.
Yeah, I did say you guys spent a plot point, but I did not say it was for the malfunction feature. That's my apologies. Okay, who are you firing at?
Same person.
Same person. Alright. You get all the net hits.
That's a 6p for the acid.
Okay.
I believe he's already out of armor.
He is out of armor. He is not quite dead yet. But he is looking just dripping in blood. Looks like the acid is eating through his skin.
And then the spirit lashes out with the 2 hits there.
You get 1 net for the spirit, which she'll kill him
That'd
if you
be
can do at
9.
least 1. So.
Yeah, 9p for the spirits. Knife attack probably.
Fantastic. Yeah, he is very dead vampire. Alright, Sledge is going to take a similar cue from as what's his name being nearly dead himself. He is bleeding heavily so he's just holding on to his chest and starts to back away, kind of firing at the vampire while he goes, and he's actually gonna 100% just retreat. He runs like back up, just like 1 foot off the edge of the rail, and jumps back onto the ship. Well, at least that's what he's going to try to do. I'm gonna roll his athletics to see how well he really does.
We did say it was mess.
It's not quite. It looks cool when he's jumping off the thing. The landing is not quite as graceful. Sublime, being close to the edge, can probably see it, and he kind of more like lands halfway onto the ship, and like Thunder and the elf have to like kind of pull him the rest of the way. So I'm just gonna remember the sharks go on Capsize turn if it becomes relevant. Capsize, what do you want to do?
There's a guy on the ground that just leveled the gun. I'm gonna swing my gun to him and open fire.
Alright, do it.
2 successes.
That sounds like a good choice. You get 2 net hits?
That will be 10p.
Alright, 10p is more than enough to kill him. Yeah, you shoot him and finish him off. He's dead and blood splatters everywhere. Alright, Mako, what do you want to do?
Oh boy. I feel like we need to bail. Yeah, Mako's gonna yell out loud, all right, everybody off the boat, and he's gonna go, is there like a boom arm or something over here on the center mass? Then he's gonna spend a plot point, and it's probably like a rickety one that he's known that's been a problem for a while, but hasn't had the chance to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna smash it in the right place and see if it can swing out and kind of either hit or at least stall the opponents, like it's swinging out and just kind of knocking them back for a moment to give them time to clear off the boat.
Alright, yeah, go for it. Let's see. Roger, like you're engineering for that. Fantastic. I'm going to roll his defenses to see if he gets hit with it. Okay, so he doesn't get nailed with it, but you do successfully like hit and kind of cut him off from his thing, and you just get this loud hissing sound, almost like a cat in frustration, as the boom and the things like block his path to get up the stairs and run across there to you. All right, the vampire's turn. Let me see what he's got to go. He's just gonna fire a gun at probably Mako, who has just kind of been a hazard to him. I will give him a penalty for your creative use of a boom. So go ahead and do your defense. He is firing you with a heavy pistol. Alright, successfully defended against him. Most of the minions are frustrated. They're probably gonna have to like take their movement to kind of. I think this guy's gun is jacked. That guy's is still up. He's gonna move up here and fire at Mako. He's kind of stuck from going farther just now. Go ahead and give your defense again. Oh, that's a 1. That's silly. That guy's gonna run over this way to try to get around to attack you guys from the other side. Alright, Titan, we're back to you.
Under the gear, when we were selecting equipment, it said that we have trauma patches, but it didn't give a rating. Is it just a roll, or?
Trauma patches will usually stabilize somebody who's dying. What was your intent to use it?
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's
Get
stim
some
patches
physical
of the-
boxes back.
Oh yeah, no, trauma patches. We can look
Yeah.
at maybe if we want to home rule that or something later. But normally trauma patches are to stabilize somebody who's dying.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking clearly but it works out. All right. Mako said go, so we're going.
Alright.
I'm going to try and jump on the boat.
As you start to go over to the side of the boat, you see Thunder, who looks up at you and yells, "We have to get that cargo." She's like, "I'm coming." And if you want to, you can jump to the boat, but she's clearly making a move to essentially climb up there, either after you get down or once you hesitate.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna need something when she, you know what? I have a shotgun. I'm gonna use the shotgun.
Alright, just a second.
I'm gonna poorly use the shotgun.
Were you fighting?
Use the glitch die.
You could do that? Are you shooting at the big evil guy?
Yeah.
Alright.
And, I'll spend, plot point for a glitch die, yeah.
Okay, go for it. Okay, you got 4 net hits. Oh, I'm sorry, you got,
Hey, a 5.
so you got a 5. Perfect. Alright, you managed to shoot through the rigging and blast. Let me see how well he does to dodge, and then we'll fluff it what's going on. Okay, perfect. You manage to shoot through the rigging, kind of shoots splinters up in his face, and as you do, he kind of throws his hands up and snarls, and the kind of the malfunction that was happening stops, and the lights start to come back on, so nobody has that negative penalty again. It seems like whatever he was doing to kind of shut that down and create all the darkness has been destructed.
Saves me from using my
What'd you say?
turn. I was gonna use my turn to turn them, or try to turn them back on.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Alright.
this is perfect.
Yeah, Sublime, what do you want to do?
I'll probably like look between Mako and then do the same thing that Titan did, where like I kind of look over the edge and see Thunder coming, and I'll say, "Nope, cavalry's coming. We're staying here." And then I'll turn, and can I see the guy that's sneaking around over here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Need to move around.
He's
Yeah.
far, but I assume you're shooting a spell. I don't think that matters for it.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything about ranges for spells. I imagine it's still just line of sight.
Yep.
So I will fire that with no penalty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, get 5 net hits.
Okay, he'll take 5 physical damage and 3 armor damage.
Did the 3 count your bonus of 2 for the acid?
Yes, that's why I'm going to start saying it that way, so that it's
That's fine.
you know exactly what boxes to check. So 5 physical and 3 armor.
Perfect.
And then I think my spirit needs to spend the action to get closer. If you said he's far from me, he's
probably far from you.
So he'll start charging towards.
The spirit was close. The spirit may have been more in near range. So just.
Okay, so he can jump to that guy with 1 movement.
Does he have an elemental attack?
Yeah, it's kind of what I've been fluffing the spear as, and then I've been using the knife as his actual melee attack.
Cool. All right. Cool. Excellent.
Yeah, I guess elemental attack technically is a ranged attack, but the spear's long, so.
That's fine.
You can throw it.
Yeah.
0. Here, I'll spend my last edge to reroll his poor.
You guys have.
His poor dice. I had 3 points. I'm a human. That's their one
had
thing
1.
they get.
You have 3 net hits.
That'll be 10 physical with 2 net hits, I think you mean.
Sorry, yeah, 2 net hits.
Yeah, 10 physical then from the spear.
Yeah, that's still his armor applies, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't bypass armor for some reason. Okay, well his armor
it doesn't have a.
Yeah, his armor is all shredded, and he manages to give him a good stab. The guy's impaled on his spear. Not quite dead yet, but he's getting there. Capsize.
It probably does that thing where once he connects with the spear, it does that unnatural spirit thing where it screams at him and his jaw dislodges slightly farther than it's supposed to.
Perfect. Capsize.
Just spirit stuff.
I'm gonna shoot at the one the spirit just attacked.
Alright.
Don't have those negatives anymore.
Yeah, no negatives anymore. But he does. Did you want to edge that? I don't know if you have any edge left.
I don't have edge. I don't know if in character creation I was supposed to get more. I only had 1.
Well, we'll talk about it
already
later
gone.
if you want to kind of finagle with it. Alright.
Oh, I'm okay with just having 1.
Yeah, I don't think she has any bonuses to movement. Vision Thunder is going to spend her action climbing up the boat and getting in position to help you guys. You see lightning crackling on her hands as she's ready to start throwing magic around. I'll go ahead and give her a chance to do a heal since she kind of probably should have moved up here sooner. She's gonna reach out and grab Titan and try to do a heal spell on him. So you get 2 physical boxes back as this white light from her almost electric feeling makes the hairs on your arm stand up, flows through you.
Takes away 1 negative, so I'm happy for it.
Cool. Alright, Mako, what do you want to do?
Alright, well, Mako takes a step back and kind of gets in line with everybody else, and he's like, alright, we stand and fight. He'll go ahead and take a shot at the one sitting by the vampire. No, I think I said the one that the spirit's fighting.
Okay.
What's the range band for me?
Say you're near, because you're still kind of on this side of the big random thing, which I know is just supposed to be the center mass and the crow's nest, but I'm kind of using that as my gauge for how far things are.
There you go.
Don't get any better than that.
Yeah, he's got lots of wounds, so it shouldn't be too bad. You got 3
Could have gotten
hits.
1 more hit.
So that'll be 12p.
12p. Alright, that's more than enough to kill him. Yeah, he's very dead. Another one goes down. It was lovely to see you, pirate minion. Excellent. Fantastic. Alright, the big vampire dude just looks ferocious and angry, and he sees... let's see, I'm just gonna roll a d4. Alright, and he looks very square and center at Mako, who's caused this mess that he can't get closer to you guys. And he is going to throw a lightning bolt at you. If I can find the sheet for it.
Lightning ball?
Lightning bolt, yep.
Ah.
Lightning bolt. I got stun ball and whatnot in my mind, but it's a lightning bolt.
Strength plus willpower for the defense.
Thank you. Alright, so you'll take 1 physical damage, and then 5 to your armor. If I did that
Ouch.
right. Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah.
The dead hits go straight to physical,
Yeah.
and the remaining go to whatever is appropriate.
Yeah. There's only 1 little minion left. He's gonna take a shot and fire at... I'm just gonna roll that d4 again. Alright. I can't wait to fix this sheet. Okay, it's very cool, but could do better. Alright, he's going to fire at Titan, who he's been angry at the entire time. We're back around to you, Titan.
Oh, right, I have a shotgun.
You do have a shotgun, yes.
I'm gonna move closer and then shoot my shotgun, because it seems safer.
All those 4s.
All those 4s.
I got the initiative, I told you.
This is one good roll.
You're still shooting the big guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Scowls at you and just like your bullets just fly past him, almost like he's creating some electrical field around him with his hands.
Stupid pellets!
Stupid pellets. It just mostly goes into the mass that, you know, Mako had created to block his path. Sublime, go ahead.
Alright. Peek out from behind the mast that I'm standing behind. I'm gonna start trying to take out that last mook. So an acid stream coming his way. Oof, only 1 hit.
Last mook, okay. Let's see, I think this mook's actually not been in the fight too bad. She's alright. Yeah, he manages to avoid the acid stream as it hits some of the rigging and whatnot. You're shooting him.
And then my spirit's gonna start heading that way, or can you get to him?
Yeah, your spirit could get to him from where he's at.
And he's gonna thrust his spear. 2 hits. No hits.
No hits, unfortunately, as he's successfully defended. He hasn't lived this long, and you realize now looking at it, it's your captain.
Oh. Hi, Captain.
Time to die.
He's red.
Could you kindly remind me where you put that dust?
His red glowing eyes are staring at you. Sorry, I've been trying to speed things up since we're getting kind of long in time. Go ahead, capsize. What do you want to do?
Going to shoot the mook. I'm gonna shoot Captain.
Alright, shoot.
Captain Mook.
Shoot El Capitan.
Yeah,
Do you have?
he's always there.
Have you spent any plot points? Do you have them all?
I do. I have 3.
Okay, you can use them to do things like glitch dices and stuff.
I've been reading them. I've been like, I have the thing open. I've kind of been scrolling through it like as I go.
Okay.
Right now.
Alright. Well, Thunder's, her hands start crackling with lightning, and she is going to throw a lightning ball back at Mr. Vampire.
Mr. Vampire is my father's name.
Alright. But he just kind of like counter spells it, and the spell goes wild, unfortunately. She seems really frustrated, and she takes like a few steps forward to get closer. Mako, what do you want to do?
Mako's gonna take a shot and go for that last mook, trying to whittle him down.
And whittle him down.
Oh man, where did all of our hits go?
I got all mine on the last one.
Don't you also
Yeah.
have plot dice sitting around?
I have 1 left.
Okay. Alright,
I'm
well,
saving that one
okay, I don't know what you're saving it for, but you're saving it.
in case I go down to one more hit. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, let's see what he's got here. He's going to throw a lightning bolt back at, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's shape going on? Who looks like they're injured the most?
Titan's probably injured the most.
Probably Titan.
Yeah, got
I'm
5
doing all right.
physical out of 12.
Okay. Titan so far is being laughable at him though. Titan has been shooting at him with a shotgun and not succeeded so far. We'll do this.
Can I malfunction a spell?
Can you malfunction a spell?
In the examples it says spirits,
Yeah, I
devices,
would say
etc.
sure. I'll let you malfunction a spell if you want to use it.
Yeah,
as
I want
spelling.
I want a spell to not work.
All right. He reels back and he starts to throw a lightning bolt at Thunder. Do you want to describe how the spell malfunctions?
I feel like it's going to hit her, like it's going straight at her. Then for some reason it stops at one point and arcs all around her, and it seems like some sort of, barrier may have like something, maybe a shielder, and the lightning had crackled around it.
Perfect.
Yeah, maybe you don't attack the person with crackling lightning hands with a lightning attack.
Yeah.
Vampire guy.
That'll teach you.
Alright, well, minion with firearm is gonna be minion with firearm. He's gonna fire at Titan. Oh no, buddy. That will be 8p.
No.
That brings me down to exactly 0.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a team player and pass my plot point to you, which I think you can use to heal yourself for 1 point and keep up.
Yeah, I can, I got my own.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. So I'll burn a plot point. I was just hoping I didn't have to.
Spend a plot point and manage to heal yourself for 1 box of physical.
What was the damage?
It was 8p in total. Alright, Sublime, it'll be around to you.
Okay. I had something. Oh god, what was it? I've been waiting this whole time. There were things, they were gonna happen. Alright, I'm just gonna do my thing, and then I'll remember it a few seconds after it happens. So, Acid Stream. Has anybody hit the mook yet?
don't think.
No.
He's the one that I was crushing like a tin
No.
can, which is
No,
why.
no, we.
No, that one's dead.
Yeah, that
We
was
took-
dead.
yeah.
You've killed all but one of them. This guy
This
has
was-
not been wounded or injured in any way, shape, or form.
I think neither has the boss.
Yeah.
There's the boss. Okay, sweet.
You're a magician of statutory attrition from what island did you say?
I didn't write it down.
That's okay.
Was
Something
that
with
French?
French people.
That's
It's over the
French
M.
one.
I wrote it down in your sheet, so I'll get to it. Go ahead and do me. Let's do a roll to see. Because you have Mama Pavre as a contact. So
That is the only person in this world I know.
do a logic times 2 test.
Okay. One hit.
Okay. You don't know to what, but you know that vampires will always have some sort of vulnerability. Usually either to. I think that's all I'm gonna give you with one. Let's see. What else can I give you? Yeah, usually either to wood or to sunlight.
That's what I was trying to do with the bright light before. I mean, we're standing on a wooden boat.
No, you're standing on a metal boat that is made
Oh.
to look like an old wooden ship.
I see. We're ironic pirates.
You're modern day pirates who just like to remember history.
We've got a certain style.
Yeah.
We're historically accurate pirates.
Gotta strike
Okay.
fear in the heart of people if you're gonna be pirates.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to continue with my action, but I will shout out. Somebody stab him with something made of wood. I think I'm actually going to. You can tell me if this is reasonable. Would my spirit see the captain as the more honorable, not the captain, excuse me, the vampire as the more honorable target to slay, or would he continue to fight the lesser of the two?
I will leave that purely up to your decision, man. I think
Okay.
they're
Then yeah.
good, smart creatures, and vampires are often evil things in the astral.
Yeah. Well. Oh, is he active on the astral?
I mean, it doesn't say so in this edition, but I would say yes. Vampires normally are dual-natured in the universe. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Then, seeing that, I'm gonna launch my acid, and my spirit is gonna do astral combat.
Cool.
And I'll even spend a. Here we go. I'll spend a pop point on my spirit to do a glitch die, in the hopes that maybe some form of his wooden spear can translate into something useful.
Alright. Well, yeah.
Ah, nothing for the glitch die.
Okay, so let's see what he, give his defense. And 2. So keep tied you and
Okay.
beat the thing. Sorry, yeah. Yeah. He's very dodgy.
That'll be, I guess, 2 damage to his armor for the acid.
Oh, for
but
the
then
acid.
otherwise nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, perfect. So, Capsize, you go next.
I'm going to mess with the captain's gun and pulse storm it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, wasn't this the guy that was pole stormed? Or did he?
No,
Did he
No,
that
have
was
to-
the
that guy
one-
went down.
That
It
was
was-
the last
it
guy
was
you guys
that-
killed. Yeah.
Yeah. So this
Oh.
guy, yeah, I'm gonna kind of look into the matrix. Gun.
All right, you get 3
He
next.
takes. Yep. So he takes the neg 3 on all attacks with it.
All right. Okay. That effectively makes him pretty useless with that gun. Excellent, sir. Thunder is going to try to throw a lightning strike at the yield vampire. And she'll look back like over, she'll like, I don't have anything wooden. I have a hammer. It has a wooden handle. Let's see.
Give it to Titan.
He holds it from the metal head and just knocks the guy on the top.
Yeah, I say that with all sincerity.
Titan is running away.
Oh, Titan is running away. What was it? Strength and willpower I had to roll for him, which I don't think there's a good roll for that in the thing. Oh, never mind.
No,
it's
there's no way to
10.
roll
Yeah,
attributes.
It's 10 either way, so it's fine. Let's use that. Alright, she gets 2 net hits on him, which will mean she successfully deals 2 physical damage, I think lightning is.
Yeah.
And
4
4
to his armor.
Let me double check something. Okay, good, good. That's gonna be Mako's turn. Why?
Mr. Mako.
Mako. And because Mako's taking so long, I'm going to add a glitch dice to Mako's roll.
All right, I'll take a shot at the mook over there.
Okay. And you also have a glitch dice. Alright. You get 1 net on him.
Stimpy.
What is it? 9, you said? Yeah. 10. Okay, so you shred through his armor, your fantastic harpoony-like gun, and deal him 1 physical damage, successfully hitting the old vampire. Fantastic. Alright.
I would like to use a plot point to shake it up so that I can move and run away.
Okay. Does it completely reverse the order? Does it just move your position in line?
Change the turn order by making a narration and taking actions when it isn't your normal turn.
Okay. I'm gonna essentially move you to the top of him and then move back down, so it's either that or it reverses turn order. What do you guys think?
And if you took it as a copy and paste, it just says change turn order by making a narration and taking actions when isn't your turn.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. So
I
we'll.
don't know.
I don't know. We'll say for now that essentially Titan got to kind of seize the initiative, if you will, and then run back. Oh, thank you, sir. I very quickly had to copy and paste her sheet, so I will keep that in mind. Anyway, okay. The vampire still is after Makos, Titan like takes his turn and starts running away, like GTFOing out of here. The vampire is going to throw a lightning bolt at, I will add a glitch dice actually to this. And is going to throw a lightning bolt at Sublime, who I think, didn't you just hit him with acid?
Grazed, yeah.
Back there, yeah.
I've run to the wrong position.
Alright, so he tries to fling I'm actually going to, I'm going to use a point of edge on that, because he's still got 2 more points of edge. Yeah, 5 net hits on a lightning bolt. Alright, so you'll take 3 physical and 3 armor. Fantastic. Zap.
I'll spend a plot point to immediately take an attack action. A dish best served cold.
Ooh.
And throw some magic right back at him.
Do it. I just best served cold. I like the name of that one. Alright, let's see how he does. This is acid again.
Yeah.
Get 1 net hit.
Alright, he'll take 1 physical and 7 to his armor.
7 to his armor. Alright, his armor is nearly shredded from the acid, and he takes a physical point. So we've got ye old captain here, it's not doing overly fantastic. He is going to fire a gun. Actually, is that spirit right next to him? He is. He's going to try to do astral combat on that spirit. No, but that was pretty crappy.
Spirits. Phoning it in, but got enough.
I think we'll be back to around the Sublime then.
Alright, here comes some attacks towards the vampire.
Yeah.
That is the acid for 4.
Okay, he'll pre-edge that one and see how he does.
Hey, oh, he did.
Tied him
greater
with
than
4,
5.
but I'll give it another 2 to his armor. His armor is completely melting away.
And then the spirit will attack the vampire.
He's out of edge. He manages to avoid the spirit's attack. Capsize, what do you want to do?
The way I've been shooting, there's no way I'm gonna hurt the vampire, so I'll shoot Captain with my gun.
The captain with your gun? Okay, yeah, he's looking pretty wounded. He should be easier to hit, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not actually taking
Hopefully.
wound modifiers yet. He's just eating
Yeah.
through all of his armor. You got 3 net hits. Thunder is going to throw a combat spell, which I've been told she should be throwing more dice. I only read 10 though for her.
So she's got willpower 6, 3 is a skill, 2 for specialization in spellcasting, plus 1 for
that's-
Mentor Spirit Dragon Slayer.
That's what I missed, I think. I got the +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The
Okay.
Dragon Slayer also gets her to reroll 1 fail. Or that's on close combat test, excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, well that changed everything. Thank you, sir. Oh no, I did +12.
You also rolled a crap load of dice.
That makes no sense. 3 makes more sense. That seems more appropriately. What the hell was she doing? Deep, lightning bolt again. She zaps him, but does unfortunately no damage. And she's got damage. She's gonna use it. I forgot about that. There's no point to be a Shadowrunner if you don't have some edge. There, so she'll hit him for 3 dead hits, and he will take some more damage. Oh, his armor is actually gone, so he is taking all damage. Never mind.
It's just 6 physical. There's no net hits or anything.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Alright, and you guys see, though, as she throws that lightning, that several of the wounds start to, like, stitch themselves back together. I need to double check if that works for these things, but I think they do. So go ahead, Mako, what do you want to do?
Hey, I'll go ahead and take a shot at the mook.
Take a shot at the mook. Alright. Unfortunately not. Titan, what do you want to do?
Hide in my cowardice.
You don't have to hide in your cowardice. Thunder will throw you a storing weapon's a particular skill, isn't it? You could try to default on it if she throws you a hammer if you want to see if you can throw it and hit him with the wooden end.
That would not go well.
No? Alright. You hide with your cowardice. Let's see how to...
I mean, I have another idea, but
What's your other idea?
Mako would not really enjoy what I was gonna think about doing.
Alright, well then we'll be back
If he
down to,
kills the bastard, I don't think he's gonna care.
we'll be back around to Sublime.
Alright. I'm whittling away at this guy. I think he's out of armor. Maybe? I forget.
Yeah, he's currently out of armor. You do see his wounds are stitching back together as he is regenerating, but he is currently
More
out
worried
of armor.
about the.
Oh, they regenerate magic damage.
Yes, looks like. I had to double check it. He will not regenerate his armor, though. He can only do the physical damage. Oh man, you got
Alright,
7
well.
hits though on 10 dice. That's fantastic.
And dead.
He's out of edge, so
The
he's
onslaught continues.
going to take it.
Shame net hits don't do anything.
So you get 4 on the first one, and the second one misses, unfortunately. It was a 6
6
damage.
P straight to his physical, yeah.
That's enough to kill him.
Nope.
I don't think he has anything else to resist with, so yeah, you kill him and he falls over. He's a very dead vampire.
I'll turn to Titan with like a surprised look on my face. Did you see that?
Nope, didn't see anything. Still hiding.
He's dead.
Is everything dead?
Yes, he can come out.
Oh, thank God.
And you still see the captain still
Yeah,
alive.
you see Capitan is still there. Is this
You lying sack of shit!
Since your
Well, maybe. Hang on. Yeah, I was saying
yeah,
the
since your
spirit
attack
technically
killed
turned.
him, your spirit could hit him. You got one netted on El Capitan.
That'll be 9 physical then to the captain.
Alright, he's not dead. So yeah, sure enough, when Titan
Oh,
looks over
come
the edge, there's El
on.
Capitan.
I had the perfect line for it. That's right.
Alright, go ahead. I'm gonna spend my last spot point to give Capsize a glitch dice. So go ahead and roll it up, Capsize.
Cool. And I'll roll a d6. Hey!
Hey, perfect. You want to describe your kill with your heavy weapons on this guy?
So, basically I start firing, and it's starting like his lower body, and then as like it's big, I can't hold it up. It just sprays upward, and it just riddles up his body and gets a couple of shots like in the face and like right in the forehead.
Okay, perfect.
That should brain him in.
Yeah, brain him, puts him down. Fantastic. You guys see, like, if you look over the side, the sharks suddenly, like, move and just, like, turn away as if they've lost, whoever had control of them has lost control of them. They go back to being shark stuff. So, you guys start searching the ship, I assume. What do you want to do? Do you want to describe your epic kill with your acid attack, Sublime?
Yeah, I guess the sort of the green glob as it gets launched over the heads of a couple of the teammates, and it probably like splash on the vampire's chest, and sort of eats away at his chest, exposing his ribs and innards as he collapses.
Alright, fantastic. You guys can go down, is Sledge, or, not Sledge, what the heck's her name?
Thunder.
Thunder comes over and does a healing spell on Titan to make him feel a little better.
I had one physical box left.
Alright, well, you'll recover 3 more. And she'll go around to the each of you, anyone else who had physical damage, and do it.
And she can sustain that for per narration for more hits.
Oh, well, excellent. I don't feel like narrating that many, so we're not gonna do that. But take your pick if you want some extras of whoever got what. So she starts kind of walking around healing the last one for Sled. She goes over and heals him as well. You finally see like the rigger, as a little dwarf rigger, like jumps up on the ship, and him and his drones start flying through the ship as they're searching for the cargo. What do you guys want to say to them? Or
Do I know? Do we know where it was?
Yeah, you know it's down in your hold. You maybe didn't know that's what it was at first, but definitely you know the cargo that you took from the ship.
Poking the vampire, I'm like, who the hell let a vampire on the ship? I'm like looking up at Sublime and like poking it where the acid has been sprayed.
Yeah, I'm definitely like crouched down at the vampire, looking at when they go rushing by with the drones. I'll just shout out, the whole it's in the hold or something. Otherwise, I go back and look at the vampire some more.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's. Do I recognize them? I mean, I don't necessarily know many vampires, but I've definitely been around a bunch in the whatchamacallit place.
You have, but you do not recognize this vampire.
Okay. Does he actually have like
his acid, right? The acid has started to kind of eat away his face and stuff like that.
Yeah. Is there an actual amulet resting in his innards?
Yeah, there is this very particular red amulet. You can take it.
Capsize, fish that out.
I with my gun butt, I kind of get the loop and raise it up.
Alright.
I'll snatch it off the barrel.
It has it's this red glowing kind of orb, and it has some on the back of the part that attaches the glowing orb to the chain has a written inscription in a language you don't recognize, but it looks like it could be Latin.
Can I turn around and show it to the conquistador?
To the conquistador? Who's the conquistador?
My spirit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you show it to your spirit. He looks at it very closely and he shrugs. And he's like, "It's the language of man."
Got it. And I'll like wipe off some of the guts and then just palm it, I guess.
All right, you palm it. Unless you stop them, the runner team is going to go down and take like the cargo, start loading it over onto the ship with drones and whatnot. You guys
know what that stuff does?
Thunder will turn and look at you, and she says, "I think so. It is used to make zombies."
Seems likely.
She kind of shrugs. She says, "I'm not one of the Caribbean traditions."
That's a shame.
Mama
I
would
was starting
know.
to like you.
And she looks kind of a little bit hurt at that. She was probably
He
like,
says it in kind of a
I was like, she was probably healing you at the time that you have this conversation.
yeah. I mean, I say it with kind of like a playful grin, not with any sort of seriousness behind it, but.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then she kind of smiles, like a little bit shocked at first, and then smiles. So then she realized you're kind of joking.
Alright, well, that makes me feel better as I rub my arm where I had been wounded and say, so then, are we to be escorted off the plank, or what happens next?
She kind of shrugs. I don't know that we can drive this ship back. We'll just take ours. It would be faster. But if you want to salvage yours, I could try to help you fix it. We could leave some of. It may be hard to talk him out of it, but we could leave some of Hardline's drones here to try to guard it until we get back tomorrow.
I kind of shrug, like you're speaking words I don't understand. Mako, come talk to this one.
Mako's been staring at the bullet holes and like damage to the ship. She's like frowning when he.
Yeah.
It's like a
Mako.
splash of acid
Mako.
everywhere.
How many fucking rounds did you use, Capsize?
I take out the clip. It's like probably all of them.
all of the rounds. You used all. All right. That's.
I
great.
mean, like, basically. Hey, look, I hope this is the last vampire we meet, cause like, that shit was scary.
Mako just shakes his head. So, I mean, does it look like the ship is in salvageable shape?
Yeah.
Is that a viable option for what I know?
I mean, the front is torn up. You obviously kind of, turned down a boom or whatever too.
Broke a boom arm.
Yeah, broke a boom arm. So the top side is pretty rough shape. If you go down to check the engine, it appears that the ship is damaged but will still sail. But it would be very, very
It's just gonna be slow.
Yeah.
Do we know of a good safe harbor that's relatively close?
Cuba.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anywhere to sail to? I guess is what I'm saying.
Harbor is one thing. You said the word safe, though. You are actually. Where the heck did you guys leave from? I forgot to mention that.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
So this boat was going towards Miami. This vampire just wants to party.
That's right. He just wanted to snort some zombie powder and party. No, you're a little bit you're kind of in the middle of the ocean, and there are not really any large serviceable islands around. Right? You can find little ones that have beaches, but they're not gonna have a dry dock or anything like that to do repairs.
She'll survive a night without us, Mako. We can come back for her.
I don't know. We've been through a lot with this ship. I feel like I'm leaving a part of myself behind, but I don't think there's any other option.
Drop the anchor. Should be fine, right?
gonna hold up the like just a little bit the captain's head, like just sort of grab him by the hair, like hold up the dead captain, and be like, a lot of things have changed in the last 12 hours. Maybe we're not so close to the ship as we once were.
Give me some time to grieve, all right?
And I just drop the head with a thud. And say, she'll be here tomorrow.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. We should put our crew members to rest at the sea before we go.
Capsize. Lift the captain over the edge.
I like look at you and like grab one leg and start. I can pull him, but when it gets to the edge, I'm kind of like trying to like. If there's a railing, like if there's a gap, I'm gonna like try and kick him through it and just be like, yeah, that's the best I got. Like I'm just gonna try and stuff him through any sort of.
He's now
I was
just like.
hoping something a bit more dignified.
Right, Titan, whistle a tune.
I was trying to look at you guys' knowledge skills on your character sheets, but I'm having trouble finding them.
We put them in our
geography of
plot directives, I think.
I put mine in my skills,
Yeah,
but
you
I
put it in
labeled it
skills.
knowledge
I
in the
see
notes.
one guy's got in plot directives, the Caribbean waterways.
I've got Underworld, we've got 2 area type knowledges, and then whatever Titans is.
Underworld would be a good one. It's a little bit off what I was looking for, but I'll take it. It's you would know that this ship is technically owned not by the captain. It is owned by Ginger Snap, and she is going to want it back.
Oh, that's fair.
So I mean, you could leave it for tonight, but you know what I mean. Like abandoning it permanently would probably be a bad choice.
Okay, so
Well-
where would Ginger Snap want it? Like, where would
Well, that's
we
the
go?
thing. You can leave it tonight, but you would definitely want to come back.
Let's ask
for us.
the let's ask Hardpoint. Maybe Capsize, you could get him to leave some of his drones here, and that'll ensure Ginger's investments looked after.
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
sure. And,
Cap says you want to do a negotiation roll for me to try to talk him into leaving some of his drones with your wrecked ship.
yeah.
Full of vampires. That's
Full of vampire.
vampire.
There's only one, right? Or were they all vampires?
Well, they were probably Spawn or whatever.
Alright.
His minions.
Alright, he seems a little suspicious at it, and he doesn't like the idea. Your crewmates, Raul and Petra, both who are mildly injured and tired, but otherwise can make. They offer to stay with the ship, if you would to
Shit,
guard
why
it
weren't
until
you
get
up
back.
here, Pig? Was she that injured? Now that I think about it, she could have been up here swinging her sword this whole time. I think all of that. I don't dare say it out loud. Kick my ass.
Do either of them have a comm link or anything?
Oh, the captain did.
When you look them over, if you ask, Thunder will hand them a comm link.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just tell them like if anything comes up, let me know. I'll let them know.
So yeah, they will stay on the ship and more gracefully and with more respect put the rest of your crew members to rest in the ocean. The sharks are mighty pleased. You guys can promise to be back. With your knowledge of waterways, you can help, slowly as far as you can get the ship in kind of off the main ocean and kind of next to a more out of a kind of a trade route.
Passive.
Passive, yeah. So a spot where it's not going to easily be seen unless somebody's off course. And so you guys load up the zombie power, get on the boat, and start heading back toward Havana. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
All right. Can I do one thing before we end?
Okay.
When we get back onto what was the name of their ship?
Their shit was Gunma soup.
That's right. I thought it was Grandma 2. That's right.
Yeah.
No, it is Grandma 2, isn't it? Yeah, it is Grandma 2. That's it.
Okay. Grandma 2.
Grandma.
When we get back on the Grandma 2, I'm gonna kind of dust myself off, and I'm gonna look at the elf, and I'll say, "Don't think we caught your name."
I didn't give it to you. And he'll smile and just say, my name is, they call me Slim.
Kind of grunt a little bit at his first remark, and then just completely not acknowledge what he says after that, but just kind of turn back and continue to walk with the team.
Alright.
It was just driving me nuts that I know his name.
I shouldn't have given it to you. You gotta
Nope.
learn on your own. No. Alright, perfect. Yeah, you guys will head back and we'll pick it up there next time. We will all get, you essentially have not yet been paid because you have not went with Mama, but I will tell you it is going to be 6 karma, so you can think of how you want to use that.
These
All
characters
right.
sheets don't have a great spot to keep that, do they?
Nope.
No, they do not at all. So.
Well, it's going into the weird plot directive thing that I'm just.
I was gonna say, let's all pick the same spot to list it. Are we gonna do plot directives? Is that
Yeah.
where we're putting it?
Anything that I can use in game is going in the top, so information on characters, items, whatever, and then anything outside of the game is going to go in the bottom.
Yeah, yes,
I have my contact in the bottom one.
before the next session as well, if you guys will take the time to do it, to fill out some of your bio and info, just to give a little more background of kind of the things you felt like you did tonight, or more context for your character.
Yeah, I think I got a better feel for the character after playing it.
Also, one of you would have been outranked the others on the ship. You figure out who.
Definitely Mako.
Mako.
Like,
Well, that's a bad sign.
yeah, I feel like they kind of put that on you. I don't think that was like our.
Yeah,
taking our
nothing good's
trust
gonna come from,
skills.
hey, we had to kill all the people on our ship and then we left it out at sea. Yeah, Mako's getting the shit for that.
Well, you were the
Well,
last
okay, we
surviving
have-
4, so one of you now is captain.
I was going to say capsize, because midget captain is fun.
Okay,
I always thought gnomes would make the best villains because they're hilarious, but that was for D&D. Nah, my whole thing was I joined the crew as Shanghai, so
That doesn't
think-
mean you didn't work your way up the ranks.
and I think as you're a slave or a former slave.
Yeah, Bokor slave. Magical slave.
And
Slave
I'm not
to-
bright enough to be leader of anything.
Yeah, it's Mako or capsize.
Alright, we will figure that out for next time. I will go ahead and end the stream now if we have nothing else to share. Thank you for watching stream. Anybody who is still around?